Hello, everybody. Happiest of Sundays. How's it going? How is it going? We are playing on FTB OceanBlock server today. This is our final episode of FTB OceanBlock. We're going to be doing a world tour. We're going to be doing some Chaos Dragon fights. It's going to be a good old time. I think what, Potox? I think what? I'm confused. What's going on? Good morning, Potox, by the way. How are you doing? I am currently... Hello, Naga. I'm currently in search of the last couple of trinkets that I haven't got. I figured I should probably have one last crack at trying to find them. Though I'm not having any luck. Just saying. Just saying, not having any luck finding these trinkets. But, you know, something I could do. Because my base is done. My base is ready. There's nothing else happening in my base. It's finished. Let's slash home real quick for a second so we can get some daylight. That's in caps. This is in darkness. Spoilers. Spoilers! Look away, children, look away. Oh look, the sun came up. But yeah, it's gonna be a nice chill day today. I don't know, I don't think it's gonna take us very long to do the world tour and stuff, because like, let's be real. These bases are not huge. They're pretty compact, they're pretty yeah, they're just pretty small. I think I'm looking forward to trying to take on the Chaos Dragon with Potox. I'm intrigued to see how quickly we can take him out. If multiple players is going to make it easier or harder, because like he's going to be targeting multiple people and stuff, so it could be interesting. Just to flood yours. Then no one would be able to see how beautiful it is. Actually, I have no idea. I don't know if anything that people have done on their bases, because I am going to go check on all the bases that have been created, right? Whether or not there's anything in them, I don't know. We will find out together. But definitely, obviously, Katiana's base and Potox's base and my base, they're relatively well fleshed out. I mean, Potox and I have finished the pack. Katiana did a good dent on it, but her focus was on Ragnamod, not on OceanBlock, so... But I think it's been good. It's been good. But folks, let's get into it. I'm seriously like not having any luck. I need white barrels and small crates. These are the only things I need left to find the last couple of trinkets that I'm after. See a white barrel. The small crates are really hard to see because they blend in with the rafts quite well. But you know, I've been trying. Yeah, I'm not having any luck though. Not having any luck. Because I've been doing this for like, I don't know, half an hour now. Hey, JC. Happiest of Sundays. And some of these trinkets that I missed got lost to the void when we were trying to clean up trinkets to get some netherite. Because I didn't realize I didn't have them. I was too slow, man. I was too slow. Come on! Give me the last couple! I don't think I'm gonna get them. I would really like the slingshot one. Deal more knockback damage when hitting enemies. Or even the silver nail. Like, both of these would be nice to have. They both drop in white crates. But I I don't know. I've broken probably 50 white crates so far this morning, and no luck. No luck. Dang it, Bobby. These flat ones tend to have the small crates on them. But I'm not seeing anything that's going to cover what I need. Nope. So I'm probably just going to give up on this, folks. Sad about it. Would have been nice to get all the trinkets. But I just don't think it's going to happen. There's a couple of trinkets that I feel are disabled in this pack as well. At least they don't show up as loot for any of the crates. And there's no crafting recipes for them or anything. So... yeah, see, these are hard to see. These small crates, they blend in real well with the rafts. But not the stuff I'm after. Oops, nope. I have infinite storage. We can keep everything. It's fine. I haven't really tried underwater searching, though. Maybe I'd have... I don't know if you get better loot. I guess it doesn't really matter where the crate is, right? I mean, it shouldn't. Like, maybe deep water crates have better... I don't know. I think I'm going to give up, though, because this is not what we're here for today. This was just me filling time. Okay, let's do it. So, first off, I want to start with the stupid integrated dynamics quests, right? So these things that we bashed our head against last week because I was tired. It was a long day. I've got excuses. I'm going to use them. I have them all set up here. So, let's look at these quests. Integrated dynamics. Storage terminal filtering. Now this one required a little bit of work. Now all of these I've got set up with a variable store. Not all of them have variables stored in them. But this required an inventory with items that were enchantable and connected to a network. And on the inventory terminal or the storage terminal, you needed an operator card that had an item enchantable true variable in it, right? So let me grab the thingy and I'll show you what I mean. This is where I was like, so many things. Operator, item enchantable. That was what you needed. Item enchantable. Operator card. So that was how you do that one. And then you put it down here like I thought. You put the filter down there so you can see when I take it out, the fish shows up. When I put it back in, only the enchantable items are there. So that's that quest, folks. Okay. What would I be looking at? We did that one together. This was the entity reader. And then we're reading the entity. And then we're using a target block card connected to that entity to look at what I am looking at. So you can see that works there with the sign. Beautiful. Then tools for obsidian. Can I break that? Okay, so that's this setup over here. So I needed to I guess in the end I probably didn't need the block reader to get the item in obsidian, but I've got an item stone brick. I've got a block. So we've got the block obsidian. That's tied. It's tied to the obsidian. And then in here, we've got a can harvest operator, which uses those two variables, right? So the operator can harvest. Item can harvest, right? So then you you make the operator and then you put the block and the boolean in it to get the value, right? Or you could do it this way. item, and the block. So our item card, which has a stone pick, and the block card that has our obsidian. False was the answer. That's what we wanted. Effective auto planking. We did this one together as well. This was this. This had a couple of steps to it. We needed the variable card for the recipe for the oak planks. We needed a storage interface, an inventory that had oak logs in it. And then we needed a crafting writer that would craft an item that we had saved as oak planks. So whenever I take oak planks out of here, it will go and craft more oak planks. There it is. Inventory desync. So that was that one. So the crafting writer will automatically craft this item if the network does not have that item in it. But it has the ingredients to do the crafting and the means to do the crafting. So that was that one. I don't think there's any variables there. Sponge step sound. Okay, so this one is actually pretty easy. It uses an audio writer that uses a sound card which has a block step sound set. And we have a block card set to wet sponge. So sound, so there's a step sound, and you just need to put the variable for the wet sponge block there, and then that gets put in the audio writer in the sound slot. So that'll give you that advancement. Smart pressure plate, automatic doors, everyone. This one was a little bit trickier. So for this one, you have to have an entity reader that reads the value of the person or entity in front of it, and if it matches a predefined value, trigger a redstone door, trigger the opening of a door with a redstone rider. So I have an entity reader here that sees District Spark, and when it sees District Spark, it outputs the redstone signal. Now, so we've got an entity card to read the entity that's in front of the entity reader. We have a 2-string card to get the name of the entity. We have a string card to say what's the entity we're trying to match, District Spark. And then we have, there's what's in here isn't important. I just put that there so you could read what it is. And then in here, we have an operator equals card, which has the which has these two in it. So the entity to string and the string. So you put the string first, and then you put the entity to string second in the variable card, and then that outputs a redstone signal. So when I walk away, the door closes. When I walk up to it, the door opens. So that was that one. Cobble generator. That was super simple. You just need to build a world block importer that picks up the block type of stone. That's it. There's nothing else to that. That would it, I built all this thinking I was going to need variables and I was going to need a pick, and yeah, nope. Just if I put stone in front of here, it's going to pick it up. Sonte, stone. I put stone there. Hello? Pick up block. Stone. Why you know? I mean, I got the advancement. I don't care. And then last, but certainly not least, is click with a diamond sword. And that is very similar. This is just click item, and then the item card has diamond sword saved to it. You don't even need the diamond sword in the network. I mean, it's clearly not clicking, but click item, diamond sword card, that gives you that advancement. And that gave us all of the quests complete. Everything is green. I want to see how much spam, what we get on collecting all this, because like we said, we kind of saved everything for this last hurrah. So let's put some stuff away, and I'll put this away, and let's claim all the rewards. Boom. Nothing too interesting. That's the big flux storage is kind of nice. Good morning, Katiana. Demonic slate, sure. Oh, hey, we got another 8x compressed obsidian. Compressed experience. I'm totally gonna eat that. Yeah. I mean, oh, we got graphite electrodes. There's another gargantuan tank. That's not terrible. Nothing too crazy though. Oh, I got 2 of them. Dang, son. Because we'll save those ones. Hot blocks. Oh, I got 2 graphite electrodes. Nice. I do like random quest rewards. I like the idea that quest rewards can just completely break progression, right? Like, I think that's fun and unexpected, and that should be a thing. That's the one thing I don't enjoy with PO3 is, like, I don't know, I can get the random stuff. I can buy that with my RAK. But yeah, it's just like I want the surprises. Sure, you get a lot of junk that you don't need. I get that. But you also get a whole lot of cool stuff as well. And the earlier on in a playthrough you are, the more crazy shenanigans you get, right? Okay, let's eat these. How many levels are we gonna have? It's over 9,000! I'm gonna put these in my network over here too. And when all crystal words are a double of what you just crafted, and you didn't notice see already. Yes, yeah. I mean, that's annoying. But I mean, also, I'll take it. I'll take it. I get that not every oh, I made that impossible for me to click. Hang on, let me set that first. I made that one impossible to click as well. My goodness. Okay. These all got limit disabled. Yeah, I don't know. I do like that when you do a craft, all of a sudden you get an extra one. I think that's a nice bonus to have, right? Or you get back. I think I prefer the ones where you get back the crafting materials, right? So like if you use the nether star to craft something, give back the user a nether star, so that it's not for naught. So then if they want to craft another one, they can, but at the same time they don't have to. But that's it. That was the last quest. Everything is done. Everything is handed in. So I want to show off what I built. Hopefully Protox and Katiana will jump on and can show off what they built. We'll go creep on some of the bases that are not yet, you know, completed. And then Protox and I are gonna take on the Chaos Dragon, see how much shenanigans we can get up to there. And see how quickly we can do it with multiple people. So yeah. So I'm gonna start off with the main room here. This ended up being our kind of storage hub. We've got our refined storage system here. We've got our infinite storage wall here. And I've just done some decoration. We had the crafting, the enchanting table over here, and our XP so that we could do repairs and stuff. So we just, you know, made it look pretty. Put some trees in place. We've got our better end enchanting circle here. We use this for making all of the crafting books, like mending and stuff. So again, just made that look all nice. Fill in some gaps here, because this dome, when we first started, this dome was full of trees and flowers and stuff, right? And I just made this look a little mineral corner for the integrated dynamics. I just wanted to leave all that set up because, my goodness, that did my head in. I will say, these integrated dynamics things, when I came back to it, it maybe took me an hour to do all of them. And I think just having a clear head and fresh thoughts on the matter, like, it made it so much easier. So it wasn't nearly as tricky as I thought it was going to be. So this is our main hub. Not a lot to see here. There are some important signs though. We had Potox drop shenanigans in February, and Nugget also dropping shenanigans in February. I mean, that's a lot of channel points, gentlemen. I appreciate the time that you spend in our community. It is very, very kind of you. And then we have signs off to all the different areas in our base. So I'm trying to think what we built first. What did we build first? Was it the... I think it was the big dome for the power generation, right? It is ending day maximum. It is ending day. I think we built the power dome first. I actually think we made the nether portal first. The nether portal, which I haven't tidied up. We ended up in this glass box underwater because we picked the underwater start. So we ended up under lava. This was a whole thing. Tried and died multiple times trying to get out of here. The trick to this one, folks, ended up being well, we didn't have an infinity one back then, but the construction ones, I think we just had a diamond one. We may have had an infinity one. Nether stars? Probably not, actually. We probably just had a diamond one. But with the angel one core, place behind blocks and in mid-air. Doing well, Maximum, doing well. So this allows you to place a block on the other side of a block. So we were able to put glass on the other side. It only goes 8 blocks, but it was enough that we could build up and get really close to the surface. Until we eventually got up there and realized that the nether was just a giant lake of lava. Good morning, Kariana. Good morning, good morning. So that was the nether. I didn't enjoy that. I didn't enjoy that at all. But, you know, it's done. I'm not even going to decorate this space. Then I think we built the power dome. So let's go look at the power dome first. All these tunnels. So we started with one dome. We started with just this dome. All the other domes we built. We built all the tunnels by hand. We built the domes using the builder, which was really cool. Now, obviously, we didn't start off with all of this stuff here. We started off with power generation with ethylene. Hey, D-Ban. Which worked really well. I don't remember if we got garden cloches in a quest reward. I don't remember crafting them, right? Because I did not have treated wood. Because we did not do immersive engineering until the end of the mod pack. So I think I got these as a quest reward. Do I have any more at the moment? Cloches? Nope. I don't know where I got... Did I make the cloches? Is the recipe not bananas? The recipe isn't bananas. I just don't know where I would have got the treated wood from. Interesting. The things that are lost to the memories of time, folks. But this was our main power for a really long time. We used the gas burner generators for quite some time. We did use some pink slime mycelial generators from Industrial Foregoing that we got from Quest Rewards very early. But this was our main power for quite some time, because these generate a good amount of energy, right? 72,000 RF a tick each. So, you know, as long as you can keep up the ethylene to them, this is a lot of power. 150k right there. Well, no, 210k right there. That's pretty neat. Obviously, half the things in this room didn't come to begin with, but we did have a hole in the middle, and we did have power. So over time, we added our draconic orb down there. We have not filled it. Oops. It's got 6 years, 271 days to go. So, you know, it's just gonna chill there. And And eventually we did add our reactor, which is all running on our tritium and deuterium setup, which is all being produced out there in the ocean. I really enjoyed the fact that all the waterlog mechanics worked pretty well. So we've got all of the power generation out there in the ocean. Good morning, Potox. How's it going? The funny thing with this pack is, despite the fact that the world is flooded, we did not have access to infinite water. Infinite water was hard to do. I ended up doing it with many mechanism pumps, all fully upgraded and stuff. So yeah, it was, and I think I've got like 14 there, and I've got another 14 over here. These ones are running water to the brine towers. This was not enough to keep up. But yeah, so the brine towers start here and go down 18 blocks, which I thought was kind of neat. We've got three doing water and 1 doing brine. So that came up pretty cool. And then eventually we added our SPS in the middle here, which is using entangled blocks, and at their maximum reach, it's hooked up to a waste barrel 32 blocks that way kind of thing, or whatever the range is, making our antimatter. This has been cool. I like how this has worked. Speaking of making antimatter, that is down this tunnel. So we do have our solar neutron activators to make the polonium sitting over there. We have a little gadget down here so we can feed these across. This is the tank that is feeding the SPS. Do not break this pipe, folks. Do not break this pipe. But down here in our lead line box is our reactor. Now we establish lead doesn't do jack. I put some decoration here. We've got some radiation suits. But this is our 1 chunk setup. We have a little baby reactor, we have a boiler, and we have a turbine generator to use this all up. Paradox, I'm going well. I mean, I'm happy that this mod pack is complete. I'm sad to see it go because I've really enjoyed this mod pack. And our little reactor here is running on liquid sodium. Gets superheated, it boils water to cool it off and feeds it back. The water goes into the turbine, gets condensated. Sorry, the steam from the boiler goes into the turbine, gets condensated, turns back into water, goes back into the boiler. So this is a closed loop. Took a little while to get set up, but it works pretty well, and I'm pretty happy with it. We use the brine to electrolytic separate to get the sodium to fill this thing. And we've got some redstone shenanigans here, where if there's not enough fuel, if it's too hot, if there's too much waste, or if there's too much damage, it will turn off the reactor. And it will also set off an alarm, which we've got set up down here. We've got a little siren, and wirelessly we transfer that signal back to the main hub, where we have another alarm. And it sounds like that. That's kind of my kill switch. I can turn off the reactor at any time using that, rather than hit the scram in here. Then we've got a little production happening. This is our polonium production. This guy makes plutonium. A little setup, we're pulling in the waste comes in. These are set onto redstone at the moment, so they're not connected, so it's all going to the SPS. But that's why how I was using redstone to route whether or not these are going to different parts of the base. And then over on this side, we're making antimatter. That's a very slow process, as we all know, but it's worked pretty well. And, you know, sure, the lead lining didn't work, but it makes for an interesting room. I was just starting with my products because that's where I normally start. I'll do yours. Your guys is next. We'll end with Chaos Dragon fight, which I don't think is going to take very long. I think we're going to get to that pretty quickly, because I'm already 1 dome down. I only have 3 more to go. We do have fuel production set up underneath our reactor room here, so this is making the fissile fuel, which is pretty nice. This is kept up. I've been happy our fluorite and yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, this is kept up. I've been happy with this. It uses a lot of power. I'll just tell you that. It uses a lot of power. Which is the one that uses... One of these uses a lot of power. I guess it's all backed up at the moment, so it's not. But the electrolytic separators for this, it gets spicy. And then if we go down 1 more, we have another lead line box, which has all the radioactive waste. Now, there shouldn't be anything in here. Yeah, because it's all being turned into antimatter at the moment. But this takes the radioactive, the nuclear waste and the spent nuclear waste, depending on what is happening. Actually, no, they're both spent nuclear waste. They're just coming from different machines, which is why there's 2 of them. But this has been good. It's been stable. I've left it running like all week and it hasn't had any problems. Accidentally, of course, but you know, these things happen. So that's my power generation. I'm pretty happy with how this all turned out. And I've cleaned up all the walls. The floor's got black concrete in it. I think this looks pretty cool. Pretty happy with how that all turned out. In every room, I've got pattern grids and stuff, or in all the big domes, so that we can easily access our system. But yeah, we'll get to the little domes a little bit later. So then after we built this guy, I want to say next up was hydroponics. So down to our hydroponics and life support. So as you can see, well, it's very dark. I've got my lighting set to moody because this is Protox went to a lot of work to make his base look good in moody lighting. So I made my base moody lighting as well, which kind of is cool because like we're deep underwater, right? So like it gives you that kind of like the pressure of the water, like it's dark up at the top, especially at nighttime. I really like it. I'm a big fan. I should play on moody more. I just know it gets quite dark if things aren't lit up properly on the stream. So this is the hydroponics lab. So this is all of our botany pots. Let's get Protox in here. I gotta jump on voice as well, because if these guys would like to chat, we can do that. Oh, hang on, let me check. Oh no, that worked. I'm in voice if people want to chat while we're doing this. Oop, click. Should I accept that? Where did Protox go? I'm confused. Oh, he is here. No, he's on the map. He went to the center. People who have got bases still show off. Sure, Naga.
What am I hearing?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You're very quiet. I didn't turn you up, though.
I'm talking quietly.
Oh, you're talking quiet.
It is super loud in this room.
Which room are you in?
Next to your storage drawers.
What is super loud?
It's like around this tree, maybe.
Oh, it's the wind farm. These guys make noise.
Well, I was trying to pin. I can turn left and right, and it's moving in my headset, so I was trying to pinpoint it.
I think it's those. If you move to the other side of the dome.
Tree.
The tree? you smoking, Protox?
No, you're right. That's why I'm looking left and right. I'm letting it move between my left and ear and my headset. That's why I was trying to pinpoint it.
Pretty sure it would be the wind farm, which
Yeah,
for me is a tide farm.
Actually, never mind. I can mute that. Let me get closer.
Yes. Shenanigans. So this is my botany pots. We do have one of each seed for all of mystical agriculture. We have a couple of extra things that we needed for crafting and stuff. We have a couple of things that we needed a lot of. There's a lot of draconium. There was a lot of diamonds and redstone and constantine and bronze and a lot of inferium. So this all goes back to the inferium. All comes.
Okay.
What?
Grass. A grass step is what it was.
Grass step?
Yes. Block grass step. That's what I was hearing. Like you're running through grass. Just. That's what I finally turned off, and it finally went away. I was just muting everything until it stopped.
Just mute everything. Turn it all down. So the so do I actually. All the inferium comes back here to be turned into insanium. All the rest of this stuff just goes back to the system, back to the RS system. So this was cute. I liked how this turned out. We're using draconic wireless power for the pots that need power. I didn't end up upgrading all the pots because I kind of wanted to kind of leave this in a state of how I finished the pack, right? Other than a little bit of decoration, like this is how the pack was finished. This is the level of items that I had running and stuff. So I was pretty happy with this. Yeah. And I think it's cute as well. Like it came up pretty nice. It came up pretty nice. Okay. Then the next room we did was definitely resource gathering. So this is kind of our factory room. So this has got all of our kind of heavy machinery in it and big multi-block stuff. So we've got... Oh, that reminds me. Protox, turn off your octopus leg.
I turned it off the other day.
Oh, okay.
So I wouldn't forget about it.
I just remembered now. Are there any of these I need to turn on? Well, I'll work that out later. So we've got our sieves doing work. I have fake sieves on top that don't do work, and then real sieves underneath that do work. I said do. That all goes into the wall here, and then XNet processes all of that. It gets round robin into all these machines. We're just 2x processing, enriching and smelting. Nothing too crazy. And this is all running off just an aqueous accumulator for water. That's been able to keep up. I don't have any... Oh, I have some upgrades in these. Right, I do have upgrades in these. So I max out water, and then I put enough fortune and speed to the point that the sieve stayed full. Because remember we went to all that work of upgrading all of our hammers to netherite because we weren't able to keep up with these crazy empowered sluices. I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. And I think it looks neat as well, right? From a like aesthetics point of view. I was pretty happy with that. And then also in this room, we built our first, this is kind of where we got this kind of aesthetic from, the concrete and factory tile block. I actually very much like how this turned out. This is our ether gas collection from our wither. He's in a stasis chamber, surrounded in glass to protect us. He got a silly hat and he's facing the wrong direction. We're not going to talk about that. I didn't have the heart to break it and try again. But that's been collecting this ether gas for an awful long time. And then the next thing in here, I think, was the smeltery stuff. We moved all this in here. That was originally in our main dome. So we've got blazing blood production here. There's a mob duplicator underneath this that spawns in the 1x1 block inside. And that created blazing blood for us. Got our smeltery here. We moved our latex production back here. This is our tower of latex. This is all running on XNet. There's cables and connecting all the fluid connectors and stuff. There's a botany pot at the back that creates the acacia logs that we're stripping. And that is all filtered through to this one, the latex processor. So we've got 4 layers of fluid extractors collecting the acacia stuff, going in a latex processor, going to 3 latex processors because that one wasn't enough. These get then put into small crate, which impacts the 3x3, and then those then get turned into plastic. That was a pretty neat system. I kind of like how that turned out. Then the next thing in this room was the resource drill. We've got a laser drill. This was our... I can't remember what we needed this for. One of the resources we were not getting from these, that we were only going to get from lasers. I don't remember what it was, but that's how we ended up doing that. And I, again, did that with wireless. So that worked pretty well. And then, as we kind of fleshed out this room and entered the end game, we added this big box. So this is my singularity production. This is all using shenanigans. Basically, we're pumping water from the bottom with a whole lot of mechanism pumps into chisel and bit storage bins, the fluid tanks. And then we're using the item importers with the integrated dynamics to import the contents of the bins into matter condensers to make the singularities. And this setup, the 3 rows, we were able to do it in, I want to say it was like 3 days it took to produce the 3 stacks of singularities that we were making. It was like 288,000 singularities. So that was pretty neat. I'm pretty happy with how that came up. A lot of inspiration from what Potox had built, because this was just shenanigans. And then last but certainly not least was our immersive engineering stuff. We needed some wires and tubes for the singularities. And then actually the tesseracts, the bloody tesseracts. Oh my goodness. We ended up making 18 freaking jars to make tesseracts, and this big behemoth of a tank to melt the ender pearls to keep up with it. But this worked really well in the end. We were outputting the contents into a large crate. We were sucking the ender pearls into the smeltery to be melted. Then they came back out, and then they would filter in the system. Actually worked really well once it was up and running. But like, this took 2 days to craft all of them, whereas the original setup only had 1 crafter, and then I added 2 more, so I had 3 crafters, and that was doing like 4 a week. Yeah, no, as in 4 singularities. It was not enough. Let me go back here. Oh, this was for copying Gaia spirits and dragon shards. This is all now working on creative tanks, so I think we've got dragon shards. Yeah, dragon shards and Gaia spirits up here. So that's pretty neat. And then down underneath here was our mob farm. So we've got a little... surprisingly, we didn't get a lot of mob drops in this playthrough. That was all the mobs dropped. We had both of these rooms had cursed earth. Or no, what's it called? Dreadful dirt. The dreadful dirt dies when the lights are turned on. I don't need the mob drops anymore, so I've got all this turned off. But we're collecting the pink slime and the liquid meat. And then on this side, we were collecting items and experience. The items we were filtering. So we've got some filtered trash cans here. that we were dropping all the stuff into. It's all hidden away. And this is all turn on and off with switches. And then, and then in here, we were spawning the Wither, using Wither skulls and Soul Sand, obviously. He was doing his thing. This is where we're getting the Wither skulls from. There's a mob cage there that spawns Withers. Again, lights for the fans and stuff. And then here we need to make the hop graphite rods, right? So for the quests. So this was just our crusher and the squeezer to make those. But I kind of like this little aesthetic as well for the dirty wireframes on the bottom and stuff. And this is all connected back to the main RS system. I like you gotta have functional sewers in your base, folks. If you don't have like access walkways and stuff, you're gonna have a very disorganized situation on your hands. And that's what these little things are. These are like our wireless nodes. So we've got a wireless node in each room that connects down to the tunnel walkway, which I'll show you in a little bit. And then the last room was our factory room, so the machine room. This was of the main domes. So this was our like, we need to do smelting, we need to do crushing, we need to compress plates, that kind of stuff. So I was pretty happy with how this turned out. I didn't know how I was gonna like get in a dome, how I was gonna make use of like the space, right? And so we built these kind of like cubes that have walls that we could put machines on. And then when we ran out of room here, we added the second floor. I've just tidied this up by filling in the sides, but if we just pop in here, you can see I've got all the wiring, and depending on what it is, some of them are running on XNet, some of them are round robining between multiple machines, others are just single uses. It's been fun.
I really like this idea that you did, making squares and giving yourself room in the middle to hide everything.
Yeah. That worked really well. I mean, it's probably a lot of wasted space, right? Like, there's a lot of room in here.
It's neat. That's why, or tidy.
Yeah, it is very tidy, and I do like that. And I put the roof on them because you could see down inside, and that made me sad. But I think this worked really well, and I kind of like this iron bridge stuff and how the lights shine through them and stuff. I think that looks really neat. I tried to do the staircase, but the staircase just looked terrible. But we have like manual processing here. We have the cake cutter. We have, what were these making? Oh, the experience pearls for the freaking magical eggs. My goodness, so many things. What was these ones? I think these are all the plates. So we round robin the plates. We have a whole lot of material stonework factories, just keeping in stock all the materials that we used often. We got some pulverizers, got some enriching factories, you know, just lots of machines doing lots of different things. These are all the brewing for the draconic armor for all the upgrades. We needed like potions for days, right? So I was pretty happy with how all this turned out. And again, these rooms all have access to the grid and the pattern, so that I could easily make patterns for the machines without having to run back to the middle and all that jazz. Does this one go down? It does. Okay, so here's the tunnels, right? So this all runs through my base. This is down like 40 blocks below the where we're building. But this was just a nice clean way of having access to everything. This is the central room here. So if we jump up here, we're back in the middle. Down here, we were exporting to ender chests that go off to different machines around our network. We're also using fortune cards to process a couple of ores that don't necessarily give great returns on other options. So fortune was the way to go. we were reprocessing a whole lot of seeds. There's one point there where I just needed all the draconium. And then this is my little dense construction block production. I had one of these set up, but it was going so slow. I made it a little 4 grid. Oh, I found a freaking torch. Be gone, torch. Be gone. Oh, that one's not lit up. Oh, because it's got a redstone signal. It will be lit up when I step away. There we go. So yeah, so that's, and this runs out to all the different parts of the base. This one has, there's a kind of a ravine that cuts through this section, so I put the glass on the tunnel underneath as well. This is cool. I like this, and I like the kind of aesthetic of the concrete and the lights on the floor. These are this simple lights, these illuminated fixtures. If you put them on a wall, they look like that. If you put them on a roof, they look like that. Or if it goes on a floor, it's the same deal, right? I've now forgotten where that was. Was that there? Have I now made a mistake?
A roof or a ceiling?
Ceiling. Yeah, ceiling's probably a better. Yes, correct. And then we just have the little rooms. So off all of these, we have a couple of little rooms. So the first one I think we set up was singularities, right? Because we needed to get that up and running. So this is where I bring all of the resources to make these singularities. And basically what we were doing, we did not do this efficiently. We did it with crafting cards and exporters. And when it was full, we had a down storage on these. These now have creative endings in them, but we had a down storage so that we could only hold 2 stacks in the drawer, and then 1 stack would be here. So we'd have 3 stacks total, which I think, I don't remember how many we ended up using. We ended up using like just over 2 stacks, I want to say, to finish the
How
pack.
painful was it making this tunnel?
This tunnel?
Every time I tried to tunnel underground, I would always run into water and sand and gravel and everything in between.
This one was okay because we're pretty low, right? We're like at Y22, so we're like real deep.
So I didn't go deep enough.
Yeah, maybe. Because I know up higher, definitely lots of water. But yeah, because the main floor up here, I guess we're only at 32 up here. Huh. I thought this was 42. I don't know. I didn't have any problems. It seemed okay. I had more problems building these freaking tunnels because they all had water, right? But a lot of exchanger gadget and a lot of building gadget. That's how I built, like, other than the domes themselves, which were the builder, it was a lot of yeah. A lot of exchanger gadget and builder gadget.
And there's no facades on these.
Well, no, because dang it, I should have done that before we finished up. Yeah, because I needed to be able to turn them off. So see, I've got them all redstoned so that when I finished the singularity, it wouldn't output any more items. And then I put a light on top to say, hey, I've done this one, so I don't have to keep checking it. But yes, you're right, I should have facaded these. Don't look, folks. There's a little access, little access port here, because sometimes the external interfaces wig out. So I've got them set to redstone on, so I can just come and flick them, and then they'll rejig themselves. So yes, this was singularities. This is all of the singularities you needed for the pack. The painful ones were the tesseracts, like I said, with that crazy tower of jars that we made. These ones were painful. The Wyvern cores, the Wyvern energy controllers, sorry. They use a lot of draconium. Holy moly. Plastic was tricky. But that was, again, just a scale problem. Everything else, the singularities were fine because of what we built. I'm trying to think. Product, can you think of any others that were, like, really painful?
Let me look.
Capacitors were slow. Oh, the logic
The potatoes
directors.
are slow because of plastic.
Yeah.
Angel Core was slow.
Oh, that used a lot of gold, right?
Crates,
Yeah.
a lot of wood. Cake actually wasn't bad.
Yeah, cake was really fast.
Logic Director, HDPE sheet, of course.
Oh, see, I didn't have a problem with that one because I was using the
I
gas
didn't have a
turbine.
problem. I'm just naming like the slow ones.
Oh, yeah. Magical eggs. My goodness, those were stupid. Sawdust. That was fast, but like, who keeps sawdust? I enjoyed these. I enjoyed the singos. I like that we had to craft something. It wasn't just like dump all of your ingots into it, right? Granted, it needs lots of ingots, but like...
Yeah, like, you know, like you're saying, like, not supremium singularity, but supremium coal singularity. You know,
Yeah.
Grab something to...
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, that was right. We did have to make the coal, the supremium coal. Where's that one? This one. My goodness, that used so much insanium. Hey, Nova, how you doing? But yeah, so this was all of the singularities. Then I think my second dome, the second of the sub domes that we made was Draconic. I got Potox on 170%. I'll bump him up to 190.
I'm talking quiet on purpose.
Oh, do you have people in the house still? There's people in Potox's house, folks. Push it to 2.
Is
Ooh.
my volume okay?
Your volume's fine, but may need to mute the stream. Are you using...
I have the stream muted.
Oh. Because I can still hear myself. But you got fancy new headset, so I didn't think I'd be able to hear myself. But this is...
Well, the headset's on a different computer than the one I'm talking on, so...
Oh, right. Yes. Okay. Good to know.
Did you read what I typed?
Sorry?
I didn't want to say it out loud. In chat.
Oh, yeah. Cool. So this is Draconic. This is all automated using the shenanigans that is pipes. I'm not going to go into these in too much detail. If you want to see how that was set up, go check out the... It's a recent VOD, because we just did the chaotic ones recently. So yeah, you can see how I've got all that set up. There is no way of getting down there. There is a room underneath here, which you can get to from the main network, right? And then this was all manual crafting for this big one. I have cleaned this up a little bit. I'm using the entangled block and the crates here, so I can fill the center and it will empty them out. But this has been very useful. Again, all running on power. Yeah, can we still hear either...
Yeah, I hear an echo with her.
Yeah, either the Discord... Yeah, the speaker and the mic on Discord are picking up. So I'm guessing there's a little bit of a delay, and it's enough that Discord doesn't mute the voice. So
How about that?
I think we can still hear us. You talk? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I can still hear myself. So I don't know what's...
It can't be the microphone then because I unplugged the headphones.
Oh, well, something. So your input device is. You have 2 of them then.
We should work that out. Maybe we'll do that off stream. Actually, how do we do that off stream? No, I don't hear it when we're just talking normally.
Well, it's when we're talking the same time she is. So see, she must have a second input device connected.
We'll have to work that out.
Webcam, or no, your webcam. Yeah, your webcam. With that one.
No, the webcam is unplugged. The webcam is not plugged into anything.
Sorry, no, I was just making noise on purpose while you were talking to see if it was still echoing.
Yeah. It's cool. It's cool. We'll work it out. We're just not gonna work it out today. This is my Britannia area. We didn't need a lot of Britannia. In fact, I don't even remember what we needed Britannia for. I think mana diamonds was the only thing we needed. But I just planted some flowers to make it look pretty. None of this is automated. This is all manual. Like, that's how little we needed, other than placing cakes.
Well, we needed terrasteel nuggets for singularity.
Yeah, but I did that with
flag.
cotton. Yeah. And I got enough terrasteel just from looting crates. Oh yeah, Nova, you can ask. I'm doing world tour of my OceanBlock world at the moment, but I will do my best to answer. And then this was our not draconic. This is our blood magic room. This is what we did last week, right? Nova, I needed to get boron. I needed to use the laser drill from Industrial Foregoing, which was real slow. But yes, it's a pain in the butt. I also found it in one of the dimensions. I want to say Lost Cities. I think Lost Cities. It's either Lost Cities or Twilight Forest. One of those two allow you to mine it, but you'll have to find a cluster of nuclear craft ores. Oh, because you need the boron for it, right? Then yeah, then it would have been in one of those cities. It'll either be Lost Cities or Twilight Forest is where I found boron. I don't remember which one though. We can if you join us on Friday, we can go have a look. Yeah, so this is blood magic. We did this just last week, so there's not a lot to show off here. But that's kind of my base. We did do oh, I did have the Gaia arena. Oops. Up here. We built the Gaia arena underwater. Because did you know you could fight the Gaia underwater? Now you know. Just as FYI though, that's a really painful fight underwater. I almost died. The Chaos Dragon didn't even kill me, but it almost died. Almost killed me. Yeah, Maximum. We will be adding PO3 to this time slot as of next week. So yeah, we will be doubling down on PO3 to get that finished, because my goodness, I've been playing it for a year. But that's kind of my base, folks. I do want to show you from the outside, give you an idea of what it all looks like. So I've got these little hubs in each of the crossroads here. I think this looks really cool. I'm a big fan of how this all came together.
Can you double stack the ethereal glass and still go through it?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Because that would get rid of the particle effects.
Yeah, I didn't mind because like I was like the underwater kind of like it's kind of a leaky base, right? That's why the grates are here, so that the water can get taken off.
That makes sense. Yeah, I never thought about that actually. That's actually a good call. Yeah,
it's purely aesthetic. Like I actually wanted to keep the dripping. But yeah, the windmills work underwater, Maximum. Because the windmills work based on their Y height. So these produce like 0 power, outputting 38 FE a tick, right? Because they're at Y42 or whatever. But it kind of looks like a tidal farm. So I was like, hey, that's really neat. I could use that to like passively generate power using the ocean. Because it was really bummed me out that there was no like water. Yeah, there was no water currents was what I was thinking. But there was no like water-based power generation other than immersive engineering water wheels, and that's not gonna cut it.
I've actually not been to your base. Hardly. And this is actually really cool how you do have like the tunnels going through like the
Yeah.
hillsides.
Yeah. I really like how it, and like, and all the domes are like buried, right? It's based on where they were. I think this came out really
like
neat.
this right here, like this little.
Yeah.
You left the land and just still made the dome the same size and
Yeah.
just got mother.
Yeah. That, I couldn't have done that without the builders. The builders, like using the builder to build the domes and then clear the water and stuff. I may have, when I upgraded my chaotic stuff and power, I may have broken my RS system, but we won't go into that. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this all turned out, and it looks really good on the map as well. Oops, wrong button. Different mod pack. On the map, you can see kind of like all the domes and how they lay out. This one up here is a little bit weird because it's got the extra bits on the outside. But I'm pretty happy with how that all turned out. And the ethereal glass means that we could come in and out of the center from any direction. When you put down your sea moth, it always faces south. Or no. Always faces south. Which was a little bit annoying, but you know, you got used to that. But I'm pretty happy with how this all turned out. So, do we want to... So, Prodox, you said... Oh, I want to show off Prodox's base last, before we do the Chaos Dragon. How about we go hit up all the bases that didn't finish, and then we'll hit up Kadiana, and then we'll do Protox. Because I want to see what the people who joined for the first weekend achieved, and then didn't log in for the rest of the season. But before I do that, does anyone have any questions about my base? Anything that people wanted to see or understand just a little bit better that I can show off? It's also giving me a chance to stop talking for a second and hydrate. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. Even just like adding the greenery back to this main room gives it a different vibe. Because this room was barren for most of my playthrough, folks, except for the first bit where everything was in this room. I liked it. Okay, I'm gonna start jumping to... Oh yeah, quick easy question, sure thing, Nova, what's up?
You didn't show your here for the content wall.
I did at the very start. It's the
you
first
did?
thing
Okay,
I
well,
showed.
I know. Well,
Someone was sleeping
like...
in. I'm staring. Yeah, no. First thing I showed off. You can't kill me. We've already tested this. Actually, I took damage there. I took damage from shooting you.
Oh, I need to work out what that is.
I think it's one of them.
We'll figure that out later.
Yeah, we'll work that out. Yeah. End of the water. Oh, yeah. So Nova, when we started our world, when you start an island, you get there's a screen that comes up where you get to pick what island you want to do. So there's 3 different categories. So the first one are like the official islands, and then there's 2 other categories. The third category is community islands, and in there is an underwater dome, which that's how we got the underwater dome starting. Because normally if you go into the water without a scuba suit on, you will drown instantly. Excuse me, not instantly, but at this depth, you drown within like seconds. Because we're obviously quite far below the water. So it was a real struggle to get the seaweed needed to produce to make that. He's just stealing all of my XP. I see how it is.
I'm at 5999 levels, and it's bugging me. So
do you see how many levels I've got, Protox?
Oh, I do.
10,000. 10,000. So yeah, it was really hard to get that armor initially. Oh, I should have put... I missed an opportunity there, Protox. I got 2 8x experience orbs in the quest rewards. I didn't put them in the wall before I ate them. We could have had infinite experience. Disappointed. So yeah, so that's a thing to be aware of. If you start on the surface island, oh, that's right, I was gonna let you have one if I got another one. I forget all these things. That's what you get for missing the start of the stream, folks. I claimed those rewards at the start of the stream. You could have reminded me, but now we've missed the opportunity. Oh, you did remind me? I didn't see it, Kat. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible human being. Yeah, if you start on the surface, getting kelp is a lot easier because you can make a boat and you can go island. You can go and get the rafts on the surface to get the kelp for the scuba suit. Down here, we had to make the sea moth before we could go and get the stuff.
Where's your, oh, never mind.
Hmm?
I'm just holding him and charging him. I made a sea moth with your system, by the way, so I have to go back and get mine.
I'm sure we've got plenty. Plenty of resources.
No, I mean, I was gonna say, where's your charging station? But I remembered it's in my hotbar, so it's just automatically charging the power cells right now.
Oh, yeah, makes sense. Okay, so let's go see some of the unfinished bases. So FTB, we're gonna start at the top and just go through the list. It'll be easy that way. FTB, teams, islands, island, captive. What? Oops. I have to finish. What did captive build? Let's see.
I'm not getting that option.
I think it's I think it's admin. Like, I think you gotta be up to teleport to other people's island. This is a captive build. Hey, this is a lot. There's a lot more here than I was expecting. Okay. He's using jars to process the resources. Got some botany pots and stuff set up. Nice. We all started with this little lake in our islands and a couple of trees. Actually, they're full of trees when we start. Hey, not bad for. I really wish we could see. That is one thing I played. Yeah, it's the one thing I don't like about the current leaderboard into what's the word? Implementation. It only shows you the people who have been online since the last restart. Right, so Podox played for 19.74 days. I played for 7.5 days. Kadiana played for 3.52 days. So I don't know if Captive Gamer played for 3 hours or 15 minutes, right? Like,
what's is this crate right here? How much stuff is inside of it?
I don't know.
I didn't know if you'd be able to access it. I can't.
I don't think these chunks are loaded, right? No, these chunks aren't loaded.
Just curiosity purposes, if you switch to creative mode, will it let you look in that crate?
It gives you a dirty great big warning about draconic things when you switch to creative mode.
Okay, never mind. I was just curious.
But yes, I feel it would be full, but I also feel like this chunk is not loaded, so it wouldn't be running normally. I mean, we can turn that. Oh, I can't even turn it off.
No, I tried.
I mean, I could break the mob masher.
It doesn't matter. Today's
it doesn't.
Today.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's fine. But that's really neat. And is there anything down here? I don't think there is. No, this is just his access point out. Okay. But that's cool. I like it. This is kind of how we all started, right? Our first dome was full of junk until we got bigger. Okay, let's see who else is on the island hopper. Geordie. I just collected a whole pile of eggs. Okay, so it looks like Geordie got some real basics up and running. But this is basically what the dome starts off like. It's full of flowers and grass, so you can get seeds and, oh wow, there's a lot of eggs in here. So you can get seeds and dyes and a lot of trees to get you going. But that's all you start off with. And the one acacia tree by the lake. That's pretty cool. Let's jump to the next one. Come back to Kadiana. Let's see what Naga got. Oh, dang it. What Naga got up to. Oop. Okay. The acacia is a really good source for latex. The latex output on acacia is like double what it is on normal logs, I think. Latex production. So you get 4 millibuckets from the acacia. You only get 2 millibuckets from spruce, birch, oak. You get 3 from dark oak, 2 from jungle, and 1 from dark oak logs. So yeah, so that one acacia tree just greatly increases your production. I don't know if you can get the acacia saplings elsewhere. You can sluice for them, so I guess you could use the sluices. You don't have to use that one tree, but it was nice to have that tree. So it looks like Naga got some sluicing set up, although it seems to be missing. He's got some crops growing, got some botany pots. Didn't get very far, which, you know, that's okay. This was not the main pack that he was playing. He was focusing on Ragnamon at the time. Oh yeah, and this was his. Yeah, this crashed the server because this was chunk loaded, but this is not chunk loaded, I think. Oh, we don't have F9 here. F3G? Yeah. Yeah, there you go. This is chunk loaded. This was not chunk loaded. And so it was sifting, and dumping thousands of items onto this one block. So the server just crawled to a halt. And when I came over here to work out what was going on, the server crashed. That was quite amusing at the time. So this is not chunk loaded at the moment. Oh, I do love a good server crash. Okay, FTB islands, teams, islands, and then Shifter and Zin. Okay. Oh, Shifter started on the surface. What? No. What? How would you fix that? It did, Naga. It did crash because of that. The items. It was all the items. The server would hang whenever I got close. Did Shifter really start on the surface, or did he reset his home location? Oh no, he sat on the surface. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, the machine running, because it was still running, is what caused the problem. It was fine. These things happen. So Shifter did nothing, which is cool. He had other priorities. And then Zin was the last one that wasn't active. Oh, although Zin did a lot. Whoa. Okay, I'm in a block. And I'm picking things up. Run away, run away. Okay, I see. Okay, Zin actually put in a lot more than I thought. Oh, he's got like generators running and everything. Nice. I keep picking things up. Stop giving me stuff. So frustrating. Okay. But that's cool. They did heaps more than I thought they did. But yeah, again, people had other priorities, folks, and that's okay. I wanted to play this mod pack. I'm just happy people wanted to play it with me. Okay. Let's go see what Katiana's been up to. Hello? Katiana? Hello? How you doing?
I'm good.
I will stay quiet if you want to give us a tour of your world. Show us all the cool stuff.
Is there still an echo?
There is, but I'll just minimize my talking. I'll let you master the tour.
Yeah, it's got to be something with Discord. I completely took, I shut my browser window off and everything, so it's something purely with Discord at this point.
Maybe we can work it out after the stream or something.
Yeah, so sorry about that. So here is the main dome. This is sort of, my primary base area, and I lost power again to my RS system. I had no luck with RNG like the entire time. I could not get diamonds out of my sluices. I could not keep power running. It was just like, basically the entire time. So this is my main work area. I had my sluicing going on at the water. I've got my mystical ag area, my Botania area. I've got my storage area here in the middle. I've got a hole in the ground, and that's where the start of my mystical ag seed production area was. And then I've got a crafter there where I was using it to combine all of the inferium up to the higher tiers as needed. And then back behind the RS system, I've got a little hole where I put my paintings for the nether and the end. And then off to the east is where I've got the smeltery.
Where?
And then I got my staircase going down to the basement. So basement is where I started building my machine area. I did a bunch of, I got mechanism. For power, I have my immersive engineering stuff is up on the surface. I have that generating fuel for my dynamo. But like I said, I have trouble keeping power going, so I can keep things running. It was definitely a challenge, since we do not have a proper sink. The kitchen sink literally has to be right-clicked all the time to keep it full of water. And I never did get the block we thought maybe could be set to do automatic right-clicks. I never did get that figured out. So sadly, I never got something to automatically fill that sink. So, second part of my base is my immersive engineering area. I will teleport there and then you can follow me.
Cool. I'm not swimming fast enough, folks. I was trying to beat her there. It's not gonna happen. Hello.
Hello again. So this is the immersive engineering platform. This is up on the surface, relatively close to my base. I basically just made a little barge sitting up here on the surface, put all the immersive engineering machines up here, all wind powered.
I really like these windmills.
The game kept giving me windmills, so by God, if I'm going to keep getting windmills for quest rewards, we're going to put them to use. And then the game kept giving me windmills, so we just kept setting them up along the edges of my platform to keep giving me more power, because like I said, I can't get power in this game. It was just not happening. And there are invisible power wires everywhere. Not that it matters to you too, because you're invisible, but my wires kept going invisible. I mean, it's just, yeah, it was a little crazy. That is for sure. And then rather than attempt to build anything, I just decided I was going to use existing infrastructure and co-op it into things that I needed. So the first of the buildings I did was one of those metal underwater buildings. So I'll teleport there, and then you can follow me there.
It's bloody raining. Hey, Maxim.
Okay, so this is one of the underwater metal dungeon rooms, I guess you could call it, or whatever, that I borrowed. So this particular room, it is, I used it for generating fertilizer early on, and then it became my expanded mystical ag area so that I ran out of room in my little hole in the ground, so I started expanding additional botany pots for mystical ag, and then I needed a room for my expanded blood magic. And so if you head up the ladder here, this is where the blood magic area got set up. I literally had to start expanding it into the walls and everything like that, because the width of this area is just not quite wide enough. So I was able to get it to a tier 3, but then to tier 4 you had to start collecting will, and I just never could get a situation to actually start getting enough will to get to a tier 4. So that's where things sort of leveled off at this point. But the little entranceway, which I had blocked off, makes a nice little storeroom for the blood magic stuff, so it worked out pretty well here, if you ignore the dripping.
Good reuse of space.
Yeah, that was sort of the approach I had here. Was I'm just scavenging other locations rather than building anything new to save time, because I was only playing this one for fun, and so I wanted to use my time for crafting and questing, and rather than building. So then next dome.
I think if we all were living in a flooded world, we would be doing exactly this, reclaiming air pockets of functional space, right?
Katiana's like the teleporting queen.
She's got so many slash homes, you don't even know.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a tight fit, and there are mobs outside, so well, I don't have to tell you two to be careful. But so this is one of the glass dome features that has spawners in it. So I basically use this for all of my mob generation functionality. So for pink slime, liquid meat, XP, that sort of thing. And then sending the material back via ender tank to the main base. So I just basically built a real quick little hidey hole here out of some logs, and then let the mobs rip, literally, but they won't come closer to me unless they can see me. So I have to have that little window so they will actually come in and see me. So I tried a few different approaches. I have the little submarine window there that I can go up and let them peek in at me there. I have a little window there. I've tried all sorts of different things to get them to draw in to be close enough so that the mob crusher or the mob slaughter factory will eat them, but they have to be able to see me to do that. So I have to make myself a little bit vulnerable so that they will come in and go chomp chomp.
Mm-hmm.
And then one last location.
Just gotta make the rain stop, folks.
District, is that my TPA?
Oh, I didn't see it. Sorry. My bad.
Okay, so this is one of the tall glass towers that I still think looks like a Dalek from Doctor Who. And I used this one for my powwow and draconic crafting. I liked this one because I could set up a solar setup to do for my power. And I have the energy cube there to be collecting all of that power. And so this is what little draconic area that I have set up to do a little bit of that and my power. So this is all of the various pieces and parts of things that I reclaimed for my little base. As far as the questing progression, I finished exploration, flux network, industrial foregoing, immersive engineering, thermal mechanism, and powwow. I have storage completely done except for the draconium chest and the last couple in those last couple of tiers there. I got most of digital storage done. I made pretty good dents in blood magic and mystical ag. But then I started losing steam and without proper power and resources and stuff, things just became a little bit more challenging. And especially once district started getting to end game, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just not feeling it anymore. And so it was just, but that was okay because I was just playing this for fun. So
Yeah, if you look at your playtime on Ragnamon and what you achieved there and left us all in the dirt, you know, it's fine.
Yeah, I was having way more fun in Ragnamod 6 than I was here. And I think a lot of that's because the RNG was just really not kind to me early on. I could not get diamonds to save my life in this game. And it was like, I could not upgrade my sluicing. I could not, I mean, just nothing was working for me in this one at all.
Mm.
And it was just so frustrating. And then, you know, a bunch of the resources you have to go knock out barrels at the surface.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, I spent so much time knocking out barrels and I could not get stuff. And it was just like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm just not having any. Or every time I would be on the verge of having enough levels to unlock another trinket slot, I would die. And so every time I would be on the verge of being able to unlock another trinket, I would die. And so I only have 5 trinkets active.
That's not enough.
I could never get that next trinket unlocked because I would not be able to get enough experience to get the next one unlocked. And it was just like, yeah, this pack was just not meant to be for me, unfortunately. But that was okay because it was just for fun and so that I could hang out with you guys in the same server on Sundays. So
Well,
it's all good.
I'm glad you had fun. I think these solar panels work underwater. I think.
So I was looking at that. I just thought that You know, because the top is not completely clear and it's still working.
It only needs to be the center square. Only this block has to be clear.
Okay.
But I think they work underwater. Just because the windmills did, right?
I'd be curious if they do.
We can go test one out because I believe we have to take a Seamoth to Podox's base. Do you have
grab your Seamoth cat.
Yeah. Do you have one cat?
I teleported to spawn, by the way, and that's where I'm at.
Are we going from spawn or from my base?
We can spawn. It's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna go home for a second.
I have one. It's just a matter of can I find it.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, if not, we can whip one up.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. If you need one, I'll make one.
I found it. Where do we need to set sail from?
Okay.
I'm at spawn.
Spawn. Oh, this is spawn, by the way, folks. This is all the people that we invited to play on the server with us, and the one shop that never got used. Hey, Evie. Okay, Seamoth.
And where I died because Potox brought all the phantoms on the very first day.
That's right, that did happen.
But I'm not bitter.
What?
Okay, let's do this.
Just gonna keep up. I don't know which direction Podox's base is in.
It's somewhere over here.
We need
This is cool. I thought it'd be cool just a submarine over here.
yeah, totally.
Then
I
you
love
can
that.
try out the sub pin you haven't seen that I made.
I love that your head's sticking outside of your Seamoth. We need some like Sequest DSV theme song music playing or something, or some Jaws theme song music playing.
Yeah, like the Sequest theme.
Just
Yeah.
don't go too fast that I lose you guys.
Oh, you can see us on the mini map.
Yeah, I can still see you on the minimap.
I have mine zoomed out quite a bit, so.
I say I don't see you guys in the minimap, but I can still see you in front of me.
Yeah, you're not that far behind us.
Hit your negative key.
Yeah, that didn't do anything.
This is cool. See, this is one of the reasons that I loved this pack, right? Because we got to, like, freaking sail submarines around the world. Whoops, Podox stopped. Oh, Kadiana's now in front. Follow Kadiana.
That's fine. No, we're going the same direction. I was just looking at that map to make sure we were on course.
This is the first time I've seen multiple people with Seamoths in the same area, and it's kind of cool.
It is. That's why I thought this would be fun to do. Oh, where's Cat? Oh, never mind. There she is.
Oh, I stopped. I stopped moving. Why did I stop moving? I'm out of power!
That's funny. I do have a power cell on me.
I'm dead in the water! Hang on, folks. No, I'm good. Hang
I
on.
have 2 power cells on me.
I think I've got one as well. Nope.
Now, if I run out of power because we have to go back and rescue District, we're in trouble.
Here, District. Can I yeet this without getting out? Oh, yeah.
Yep, there it is.
I have another
Nope,
power cell.
Kadiana got it!
Oh, here you go. Here's this one.
I got my magnet turned off because we were touring bases. How do I change it though? How do I change the battery? Because it's not charging in my inventory. How do I charge this? We're charging everything. I mean, everything's getting charged. Except for whatever reason, my Seamoth is not. Is there an inventory slot?
Maybe.
Oh, I didn't notice because it's all underneath the Oh, there it is. There it is. I press inventory when I'm in. Hey, we got power again. Okay, we can move.
Okay.
Sorry about that, folks.
Oh, wait, let Cat come over here.
We should recharge that cell. Yeah, I didn't notice that I was out of power because it's over
Cat,
this.
You're going the wrong direction.
It's over the same place as the
Cat.
the mechanism stuff.
Where did everybody go?
I was in the same spot.
Okay, Cat, wherever you at, go straight north now. Straight north.
Well, we're closer to my base than we are to
There you
Podox's
go.
base, folks.
You'll come up to us shortly. And there's Cat. See us on your minimap now?
Stop! She went straight past us.
No, I must not have players on my minimap because we never are in the same place in this game, so I must not have it active.
You went straight past
Hey,
us.
can the gods make it daylight?
Yes, it's very dark right now. Oh look, it's daytime.
There we go.
Let's go to Cat.
Alright, Cat, stop. Okay. Go back south, Cat.
There she is.
Oh.
I got her. I got her
Where's
on the
she?
head
Is she
on the
high or
HUD.
low? There we go. I see her. See us, Cat?
Hello. We are back together again, friends.
Okay, let me look at the minimap here. Oh, we're so close.
Guys, that was ridiculous.
Let us go.
You know, I have a better idea. This is gonna take forever. I'm gonna run out of power. I'm gonna go up this island.
But if you take the battery out, you can recharge it.
That's true. That's good. Okay. Get off. Ooh.
Oh, we're still going now? Hang on, you make up your mind, young man. We're continuing, Cat. Back down to Podox. Okay, let's go. And that cell you gave me has recharged, so if I need to give it to somebody else, I can give it to somebody else. What is this, folks? What even is this?
It's an underwater conga line, obviously.
Obviously, yeah. I mean, this is one way to do a world tour, folks. Literally touring the world. Pretty sure I can't sing that Avi Navy because obviously my rendition would be so accurate it would get a copyright strike. And Disney don't mess around.
I'm gonna look at the map here.
I was gonna say we're about
Dude, we didn't even go like a quarter of the distance from spawn.
yeah we're about halfway there. It would have been faster to go from my base because that was a straight line. An angle is going to be further.
Okay.
I have no idea where we're going. I'm just following the line.
Just go southeast. If you just go directly southeast, just stay on that track.
Yeah, we're going down here. Products bases. So when the islands spawn, around spawn, they went in a counterclockwise direction, with my base being the first one in the south, and then it filled them in counterclockwise around. The products helped me test the server, so here's the second base. Here's this next to mine. It is quite peaceful going through the ocean like this, though, I will say.
Yeah, but
it's slow.
It's like the sound of the sea moth is almost getting more and more annoying.
See, I've quite enjoyed those kind of like underwater noises. I don't hear the sea moth.
Oh, I do.
I unplugged my headphones because I thought that was the cause of the echo, so I can't hear anything.
How close are we?
What's your energy level at, Cat?
%35%, and I have the power cell that somebody threw into the ocean.
Oh yeah, you're good. Yeah, I'm at 79 on that new cell. Are there lights on these sea moths? That'd be cool. Just singing to myself.
It's easy for me because I have a waypoint I'm following on the minimap, so.
Yeah, I've been checking the minimap. We're only a little ways away. We're getting close. We're getting close.
I'm losing track of Potox. He's getting out of my range.
Products moved ahead.
We're still grouped up good.
Yeah, we're still all together.
Just directly southeast.
There you go. I'm just off to the left of you there.
I'll stop for a minute and look at the map. Oh yeah, we're
almost there.
We're getting there.
The kids in the back seat are complaining though.
Right.
It's just Abby Navy. Give her another lollipop, she'll be fine.
Give her the turn and stare.
Just reminder, she gets demon time later.
Oh, it's getting kind of dark in here.
Do the gods need to intervene again? I thought we wanted to see your base in a moody light.
We're like halfway there. I think it's fine.
Very dark.
There we go. We have a lot of water propulsioning to do. Well, however you want to say it. What's the correct term when a submarine's going through the water? Propulsion.
I mean, yeah, it's propulsion. I don't know if it's.
I mean, we're not flying, we're not swimming, that's why I was like, what are we doing? We're
What are we doing?
I don't know.
We're submarining? I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't let that one through the I can't let that one through auto mod, Heavy Navy.
Ooh, dirty.
It's entertaining. Automod will pick up the most interesting of of terms, but there's some that I will allow because it's like, what? That's offensive. But others is like, I probably don't want people to be able to say that in chat. Not that what you said was bad. I don't mind, but I don't want other people to be able to say bad things, right? So.
Why am I so much faster than you guys?
Where did you guys go?
I'm right behind you, Kat. Maybe.
I can't see Potox at all.
I think we've we've split up a little bit, Potox. So you're going on a different angle. That's why you've separated.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm following my waypoint, so if you
Yeah.
guys wanna, I will get past this spawner here, and then I'll stop and let you guys make your way to me.
Okay, we need to go left, Cat.
Oh, I see you. We're not far from each other.
No. We're on different angles, so.
Alright, Cat's doing cat things again.
Oh,
Here, Cat.
she didn't go
Hang on,
left.
Cat. We're gonna come to you.
I turned left.
I know, but you didn't follow district when you turned left.
Was the other left? No, I'm
Hey,
kidding.
Cat, are you still moving?
I can't follow district if he's behind me and I can't see him on my mini map.
You're in front of us. Stay right there. Okay, stop
right there.
moving. Go
Stay
forward.
right there, and let's go.
We're all together again. I do like these Seamoths. They're fun. They need torpedoes, though. Just saying.
Wait, can I shoot?
Yes, you can shoot.
Oh, that's awesome.
Although the arrows kind of drop dead in the water, even with stupid amounts of velocity.
Oh, district, you're appearing again.
Oh, sorry. I was just distracted by my own playing with bows and arrows. I know where I'm going. I've got it on the map.
I can visually see my waypoint now.
You guys are just too fast.
I'm behind you again, Cat.
Alright, I'll...
Potos, do you have speed upgrades in your mech suit? Not mech suit,
do.
in your
No, it should
Draconic
be just a
suit?
vanilla suit. Oh, my draconic suit? I'll look. I think so.
Yeah, I don't have any speed upgrades in my draconic suit, so I wonder if that's making
5
this.
hours later.
I wonder if that's making the Seamoth faster. I mean, that's appropriate. This is underwater. This has been very nice, I think. I'm enjoying this. And I don't have anything else planned for today. You know, we've got your base and the Chaos Dragon fight.
You want to set it to nighttime?
Oh, is it to nighttime now? Oh god, real dark, real fast. We're here, Naga. We're here. Even I see the beacons. Oh wow. Oh, it just appears out of the inky blackness.
Yeah, maybe daylight. It's not doing the aesthetic I thought it was gonna do. There we go.
Oh yeah, we're right on top of it. Dang.
So if you follow me over to here. And here is the sub pen. I'll go. So if you just see the sea moth in there,
Oh yeah.
if you go, I'll go to the other side. There's another entrance over here.
I literally ran out of power as we reached the base.
So if you open your inventory, Cat, you can swap out the battery with the other one. And to be fair, mine, that new one I was given is down to 41. Oh, you got this working? See, I tried this and I could not.
There you go.
But
And then you can turn around and actually, you can leave your sea moth. Or cat, go ahead and pull in all the way. It'll just drop you down.
I can leave my Seamoth, but I want to charge the battery. Oh, I can't do that.
Like if you just get in and drive forward there, cat.
I tried. It threw me out and I took damage.
Here, I'll pull in. There you go.
See, I found I couldn't go back out again because I tried to do something similar.
It does. See, I'll just turn around here and.
Oh, it's probably because of the extra water layer coming down. Because yeah, I tried to do this and I couldn't get anything to work, which is why I ended up doing the thing that I did with the circle above my base.
Yeah, so I made a little sub pin here so you can see off to my base.
I like it.
This is the base of Potox.
The base of Potox.
And here's kind of the starting area that I just kind of reclaimed and made back to natural, pretty much. Just my animals and my turtles.
That's right. You collected many turtles. I'm sure some of these hats I don't have, dude.
No.
I'm just like this one here.
No. You leave Alfred alone.
Alfred, okay.
So, if we go to where I'm standing, and we'll go up all the way to the surface. I also made a boat dock.
Ooh.
So if you want to come to my base by boat.
Oh, this is cool. Oop, I fell in the water.
You can boat to my base if you want to. That way too, if you don't want to seam off.
I like that. These boats were really cool. I wish they had more like functional use in the playthrough.
This is what I was doing the other day. Last weekend,
Yeah.
was making the sub pen and the docks.
I like it.
So, where do we start? I guess we'll start at Blood Magic because there's not really much to see here. I essentially
the replace
didn't
glass.
do much. Honestly, I didn't use Blood Magic because it didn't make me use it. Yeah, pretty much just down here. This is my oh, where's it at? Oh, it's right. No.
Where? What?
Where's that?
Did you lose some things, Mojo?
Maybe. I might have filled it in actually.
There's another
My
hole
room with-
here. Oh no.
Oh, here it is. I found my elevator. Yeah, there we go. Right here.
Oh. Oh, okay.
This is
Elevator.
this is how I did Draconic, pretty much. Or Draconic, sorry, Blood Magic.
Mhm.
I just kind of copied everything because I already have the creative ending upgrade, and I just pretty much GG'd Blood Magic fast, just to get because it didn't make me do it. So
Yeah.
I cheated. Just made everything once, copied.
We did the same thing.
I'm just gonna put a hole right here.
I liked the pillars using the walls. That looks really cool.
But that was just a quick. We've all seen the blood altars and whatnot, so that was just my blood magic area. So from here,
Look at how fast he moves, folks.
oh yeah, that's what I was going to Shift C. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 speed upgrades.
I don't have any.
So we go to Britannia. This right
Yeah, I don't have
here
any.
is my
I don't even have draconic armor.
my Gaia arena that I made. So this is where I fought the Gaia.
Nice.
Kind of extended the dome out, you know, whatnot. The elevator down is right here. And yeah, this is my mana production and all that good stuff. The portal and runes and armor, and I use the khakis.
I really like the armor. Oh, I didn't make Gaia mana spreaders.
And yeah, just the spreaders, and I'm usually over the top with Britannia, so I had plenty of mana down there.
Looks nice.
Yeah.
What's in the compact cube?
What's in that compact cube? Was it personal?
Oh, living. Oh, right, because of the facades, living stone and living wood.
Oh yeah, this is where I was doing that because it was bugging me out.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I was getting lagged out with this production.
Kat, do you have a
I
personal?
gave her one.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, not much excitement going on here. This is all, they didn't really make us do Batonio. I just build Batonio pretty much.
It still looks cool as per usual. Competing against products is hard, folks.
Huh?
Competing against products is hard. I really gotta up my game when I'm playing in a world with you.
I was waiting on Cat, but that's fine. Power plant. This is the power production. The thermal towers, the reactors, and my DT fuel production.
Yeah, so these are solar and these work underneath, underwater. That's what makes me think those other solar panels from Mechanism would work underwater. But these didn't work underwater in Chroma Technology 1.
On the first compact cube, this was my first power production with the gas burning generator set up. That's fine.
This is symmetrical.
And then I made it everything symmetrical, so each corner is the same, because these are jumbled messes and I didn't know how to do it.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Make it look good. And then also in the HD PE sheet production down at the bottom, just kicked off one of the.
I forget about Black Hole Unit.
Oh, I love them.
I never even think to use them. I should absolutely use them for everything that I use for drawers.
It's actually been a hot minute since I've been here, so I need to look what's in cube number 2. Oh, this is just fuel production hiding in here.
Yeah, this was an ugly setup, this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fissile fuel. Number 3. What's number 3? Oh, this is my radiation disposal cube.
Manage using compact cubes, folks. If there's a problem, you can just destroy the compact cube and no one needs to know.
Exactly. And the last cube is my exploded.
Yep. It's not a lot left.
She exploded on me.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. We had... JC had that happen.
But I even had the safeguards on too, so I don't know if it was like maybe a restart glitch or something.
Yeah, it had to have been. And also, these cubes are way smaller than the explosion, based on what we saw. Explosions are quite large.
But yeah, that's pretty much. I started with the powwow reactor. No, that was the second thing. First thing I did was generators, then I moved to the gas burn gens, then powwow, and then made my way to the mechanism.
How quickly was the SPSP producing antimatter when it was running? Like, was it pretty slow or pretty fast, or like, I don't know how much antimatter you're making.
It was decently slow.
Yeah.
But then again, I thought I needed an entire bucket.
Oh yeah.
And I just needed a very minuscule amount for that dropper. For the creative tank.
Yeah.
Here's my cube. Our cube. Golly, I am just all over the place. My freaking, it's not a cube. My core. And I made it a point to, because I've never filled one up before, so I filled this bad boy up and it's full.
100%, baby. We're gonna do this in PO3. We're gonna fill ours to 100%. It's gonna be great.
Instead of going to the garage, we'll go down.
Down?
Down.
Oh, yeah.
So this right here is my spawner.
I like this aesthetic, folk.
What's up?
I like the aesthetic. I like the mix of the sky stone and the chiseled marble and the gold trims and the white light. Like, it's clean, man.
Yep, this was my spawner. Of course, it's off now for the pink slime and whatnot, and my items. And I just had everything dumping back on my system. I didn't use, drawers.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how much stuff we were going to get, so I wanted to have overflow. But like, we never even came close to filling out refined storage systems.
I remade my sluice room.
Oh.
So this right here is how fast upgraded sluices go.
Holy. Okay. Mm-hmm. Jesus.
Mm-hmm. As with all the speed and fortune upgrades.
Also using 651,000 RF a tick.
Mm-hmm.
We did test this, folks. Put the 18 water or fluid upgrades, and it went to like, was it like 2.3 million or something RF a tick?
Yeah, not plausible at
It was
all.
yeah, it was ridiculous.
Just to save a little bit of lava.
Yeah. Well, no, it saves a lot. At 18, it's like you save like 75%.
But it's fine. I mean, yeah, but these fully upgraded are ridiculous.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, and they go straight to ingots because you're using the lava and the blaze meshes. See, I didn't get that far. Holy
I didn't need it, but I just wanted to build it just to see it, you know?
This produces a lot of resources.
It does.
Because each one's the... Whoa.
It's very smexy.
Dang. Okay. And then for the peeps who want to see behind the scenes.
Yep, behind the scenes, nothing much to see.
Oh,
Just
oh, you've got infinite. Oh,
yep,
so you
creative vending upgrades.
Oh, that's
So I basically just modeled this. I just basically staged it just so you can see it running, you know.
I see.
Otherwise, what I did have, you know, I just had cobblestone gens and going into auto hammers and
Yeah.
but no, yeah, I just kind of staged it that way I could show it off pretty much and how they work and how fast you can make them.
This is still super clean.
To show.
This is the kind of stuff that, with these mod packs, by the time you get to the end of the quests and you get all the creative items and stuff, then you can start doing building and stuff. But you spend so much time getting there, you don't want to play the pack anymore. You want to play something else. It's like, dang it.
See, well, not me. I get to the point where I do things like this. Okay. Well, how can I show this off at the end?
Yeah,
make it
that's
look
fair.
clean. Because I had a hard time figuring out how to make this clean. And this is when I said I wanted that one day I wanted half chests.
Yeah.
Shorter. Because that would have been even more amazing.
Yeah, so for people who don't know, these sluices, these are new FTB sluices. They're kind of cool. If you have an inventory at the end, it will automatically insert into the inventory. If you don't have an inventory at the end, it will drop the items in the world on top of this block, which means at this rate, there would be many dozens of items kind of just sitting in the world waiting to be picked up. By putting them straight into the chest, you don't have that item spam.
Because at first I used the absorption hopper.
Yeah, it wouldn't be fast enough.
No.
You could use the vacuum later and with the ultimate pipe upgrades for extracting. That would probably be fast enough. But I do prefer the option of not dropping the items in the world.
Yeah, this is just the uglier version. So, moving on to the other room. This is my mystical ag room. And I have all these are my plants with the power pot 4s.
That's crazy.
They're turned off right now. I'll turn it on in a minute. Just so you can see how fast they go. But yeah, I put all the plants in little pot sections, and this is all of them.
So the tier 4 pots produce at a stack at a time, and I think the crafting time's like 30 seconds. So every minute you get 2 stacks of essence.
This room actually took me quite a while to do, because this is all chisel and bits. Even the walls, the sides, the glass on top, it's all chisel and bits. But I thought it'd be cool to cover them up, you know, and make like little sections, and it turned out actually a lot better than I thought it would.
Oh no, this looks cool. I love it.
I just try to figure out how to make it clean instead of, you know, having fields. Kind of make it look like, you know, we're maybe, of course we're underwater, but like, you know, like spaceships, you know, they'll have fields, so they have...
Yeah, well, like, yeah, you can't... can't grow it on the surface kind of thing.
In this downstairs area, this is just kind of here because this is just kind of the behind the scenes, you know, because all these are, if you look, it's all complete facades and importers.
Yeah.
Just kind of needed an area. And I didn't know where to put this, so I just kind of put my seed production down here, I guess.
Yep. You can put a redstone block underneath the infusion altar so you don't have to press the button.
Yeah.
No, it's cat.
Hang on one second. Sorry.
Both my guests have left me alone. Time for havoc. For context, for people who maybe seeing Protox's base for the first time or haven't seen it in a long time.
Sorry for that.
That's okay. Protox has put about as much time into this world as Katiana put into Ragnamod 6. So yeah.
Where are you at?
I was
Here.
upstairs.
I'm gonna let you come over here. I'm actually gonna turn this on.
Oh, right. This looks cool.
Which all I gotta do is click one of my pylons. Which is this one. That should have kicked it on.
Yeah, sure did. That'd be a lot of particles.
I'm not going in that room with you there. With this on, but I'm watching your stream.
So you can see how quickly these grow. And every time they grow, it's a stack of resources, folks.
And all that's going just directly into my system.
And it could be a stack of seeds, a stack of essence, or a stack of fertilizer stuff.
But it gets pretty laggy with that on, with the power bond cores.
Yeah, that's why I didn't end up upgrading mine.
Stupid laggy.
Because I was like, I don't need any of these resources anymore. But that's so cool. I like it.
I turned you off.
Yeah, it's off. It just takes a second because it's got
Draining
buffer in there.
Crystals.
Yeah. That's super cool.
Yep. So from here, I guess the last thing is the garage.
Yeah. I move fast when I'm flying, folks.
Give me this. I'm sorry. Hang on one second.
No, it's
I think
okay.
somebody's having issues.
I like how he did this. I didn't like that I put mine in a corner, folks. It meant I couldn't do clean stuff like this. I know for next time. Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Okay.
Welcome back.
So, yeah, this is my little room for my fusion crafting for like the singularities.
I like this much
I didn't
better than what
automate
I
it.
did.
I just kind of, just timer and chests and whatnot.
It didn't need automating in this pack.
No, because you can throw a stack of everything on there.
Yeah.
And then you can leave it too. So
Yeah, exactly.
let's see here. If we go down one, of course, then you like in the middle, you can see all the way to the bottom top. You can see all the layers. The creative fluids. I did this just because I can. This was my Tesseract production right here. That's what I used to make my Tesseracts. And then, of course, my cloning of the Chaos Shards.
How did you do the Ender stuff? Because I melted it in a big thingy. How did you melt them?
Right here.
Oh, you did do it in that one. Oh, okay, okay.
Yep, this is my Tinker Smelter right here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yep. Just had them piped in and whatnot. Ooh, I did not fill that back in. Anyway.
Currently full of creative essence.
Yeah.
Being able to print creative essence was a game changer.
So this is my setup for all my machines. I decided to do kind of like little layered tunneling areas. Like here's my refined storage system. And then all my crafters.
Oh, yeah.
And then you see my blue chisel and bits dot right here.
Yeah.
That's how I do what crafter I was on, so I didn't have to keep clicking them. I
Oh.
just moved my dot.
Oh, that's smart. I like that. I like that.
Because I kept clicking like, no, that one's full, that
That
one's
was-
full, that one's full. Okay, I'm on this one. I'm like, all right, I need to figure out how to do this. I'm like,
Yeah,
just put a
yeah.
dot.
There is a crafting grid that you can place into, isn't there?
Well, you could also, if you hover over your crafter and hit, it shows you
Oh,
occupied
it shows how many
space.
spaces are free. Ah,
But
smart.
this way, I could just run and not scan. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
Another dot. So yeah, these are all my automation machines. Even going down one more.
What's in all the compact machine?
Oh, is that up there? Well, we'll go back to
We'll
that.
come back to that one. Okay. I'm getting ahead of the tour, folks. I'm sorry.
And yeah, you know, my like all these machines are clearly automated too.
Yeah.
It's like too many machines to count or to go through, but I guess we can
Yeah.
check that.
No, this is all interesting. Can we look behind the scenes, or we gotta look?
Yeah,
go?
we will.
Okay. Because there's a lot going on back there.
I don't
folks.
remember what these are, so I'll just start at the left
Let's find out.
because I moved them. I'm bugged out.
Hello?
I'm like me. Oh,
This was plastic production.
I am bugged out right now. Interesting. Chunk not loaded.
You okay?
I'm going to disconnect.
One thing with this pack is you can disconnect and reconnect really quickly, folks. But yeah, this is Potox's latex production. He wasn't messing around. He wasn't waiting. He went big. Real big.
Let's see if it lets me in. There we go.
Hello?
It like I had the graphic rip screen. You know, all the nice shards and so second one over. Next one. This is
Oh, ether gas. Yeah, nice.
Keep It Guys production. So I just decided to put him in the. Look, he has your mask on.
Oh, he does. Little wolf mask.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so here.
This is your singularities. Yeah, yeah.
is my singularity setup. What I was doing.
Oh, it's still running.
Well, I guess aren't compact cubes chunk loaded?
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so this is what I did to make singularities. Of course, it's full now, so.
So many singularities. Yeah, you made way more than I did.
Well, and I took it one step further. Oh,
Oh, you got water coming on every level.
yep. I made as many levels as I could.
That's wild. Which machine were you in now?
The next one over. This right here was my first production of singularities, just trying to get a feel for it.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
But then this is my the vacuum tube production for the vacuum singularity, and my the dense.
Yeah, the dense
production.
concrete stuff. Which
I
I've
just
never
kinda made,
used
I
that
kind of made
block.
like my own little refined storage system in here, like a mini sub network, and just use like a refined storage setup for the constructors and destructors for that.
Having to make all those stupid freaking silk touch upgrades. Ugh. I'm glad you worked that out, because that was something we didn't realize when we were doing the initial testing.
And then if you go to the last cube, I actually doubled my singularity production. I have 2 cubes of these.
Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. So then my little setup, not so bad, because my finished the singularities in, was it 3 days? It was pretty fast.
So, well, once I figured it out, yeah, it was fast.
Yeah.
Because I did it slow and just let it run for a while until I kept getting stopped and gated. Like now, I need to bump this up. So I made the first cube, and then I'm like, you know what? I'll just make a second
Just
cube.
double it. Yeah, sure, why not? I like it.
So then, if we go behind the scene, let's go down one.
Yeah.
I have the doors here on every level. This is my behind the scenes of ugliness. My
it's
automation of
functional.
all the machines. This is my hidden GG wall.
All the wall of infinite.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's smart. Putting the 64Ks and stuff. I didn't think about that.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't think about putting. Oh, flux points as well. That's smart as well. Yeah. See, things that I didn't think about.
But yeah, this is just kind of the behind the scenes of all my automation. You know, my cake and whatnot. And
I like it. I think this is part of the fun stuff as well, is like seeing how all the things get put together. Right?
And this, instead of making cubes like you know, hiding everything, I just kind of made doors and just made areas where you just come to a tunnel and an end. And then I just hid everything in the background.
Yeah, no, I like it. I like it a lot. This is very cool.
What are you doing, cat? Hey, what are you doing?
There's too many
Like
people in the
on my
house.
back.
Kevin
cat.
wants attention. Or is it the other one? Oh, I forgot the name of the other cat.
Janet and Kevin. It was Kevin.
It was Kevin, okay.
And that actually is my base.
That is your base.
Don't think there's anything that I left out.
That's very cool.
Yeah, last Sunday, all I did was I made the sub pen and the docks. So that would have been the only new additions.
I think that came out real neat. I like it a lot.
I really like how the sub pen that turned out really good. Like being able to park a Seamoth in and turn around and get back out.
Yeah, I tried to do something like this, but I couldn't get the going back out mechanic to work. But that's why I didn't think of the overlap of the water, right?
Yeah, that one little bit's enough to just
make it work.
Back out.
Yeah. Very
So,
nice.
I have a question for you while you're still here. I'll go to the garage. So your mech suit, like your helmet, what do you have for?
Oops, wrong button. One of these buttons has the thing we're looking for. It's the forward slash. No, it's the backslash. There we go. So I've got radiation shielding. Hang on, what are we looking at? What part?
Your helmet.
My helmet. So I've got radiation shielding, true. Inhalation purification, true. I've got beneficial false, neutral true, harmful true. Energy unit, I've got 8 installed. Vision enhancement. I guess that's night vision. Yeah, so night vision I've got false. Handle mode key, true. Show HUD, true. And then electrolytic breathing, true.
So I just, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 different.
Yeah.
And you have 3 on your armor: the charge, the shielding, and energy.
Yeah, I've also got the dosimeter to see if I was radiated.
Right. Pants is radiation shielding, energy, and I have locomotive boosting units.
Yep.
4 of those.
Yep. Oh, I don't have the sprint boost turned on. I might
for the boots.
Yeah.
Just energy and.
Yep. That's all I got.
And next thing, trinkets. So you took energy.
Trinket.
Or energy. Sorry, you took damage.
Yeah. I think we leave that on. So, folks, we're gonna take on the Chaos Dragon. So, Protox and I are just making sure we're not gonna kill each other.
Enemies attacking you will get hurt.
Yeah, it's the mirror shard, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't
just take off the disarming one.
I don't think we need the mirror shard because, like, how much damage does your bow do? Because mine does what, 262 damage?
Mine does 603.
Shit! Hang on. Okay. So I did all the chaotic upgrades during the week. I maxed out. I guess you probably don't have the penetration module on. You just have more damage modifiers.
Here is,
So I did max speed and max projectile velocity. I did auto fire. I did 1 power cell. I did penetration so that we can shoot more withers at the same time, and I did the immunity cancellation again for the withers, so I can use the bow for all the withers rather than have to change your sword. And then I filled everything else with damage. So I'm guessing you've got different ones here. So yeah, folks, we're gonna take on the Chaos Dragon. If you've got any questions about the bases, let us know before we do that.
It took me a minute to...
No, that's okay. I also messed around with putting some accuracy modifiers in to make
I DM'd you on Discord.
Oh, so you did less velocity and more damage.
Yeah, because it's pretty legit.
Yeah, okay. I see. That's okay. You could do more damage than me. That's fine.
Staff of Power does 1286 attack damage.
Start 1200. Yeah, mine only does 928. Again, I've got the immunity cancelling and all the upgrades. That's probably where. I probably don't need the AoE, but the AoE does attack damage as well, not just digging. And then my chest piece, I only have one of the I only have 1 extra life because making a second one, I didn't have the stuff for it.
I didn't think you can put 2 in there.
Yeah, you get 2.
And this is what's on my chest piece that
I didn't have another enchanted golden apple, and there's no crafting recipe. You got to go find them. I only have 1 extra life. Yeah, okay. Yours is very similar to mine.
Well, you have a lot more recovery modules.
Yeah, yeah, I do. So my shield will recharge faster. And I've probably got... No, it's probably about the same number of the chaotic one.
1, 2, 3,
I think
4,
we'll be
5.
good.
No, yeah, I'm not. I mean, we both beat him once, so I'm not worried about it.
I still want to see how fast this is. We're gonna do a timer, folks. We're gonna have to go find one. Yeah.
So let me get rid of things.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back to my base for just a second. Yeah, I didn't think to plan ahead and find a a guy.
I need to find my jetpack too. Put that on.
Oh, right, because he knocks us out of the sky. Does that even matter? Like, does it even?
I'm gonna bring one.
Yeah.
I fly so much faster with that jetpack on too.
And I did find, so I put on Ring of Odin since the last time I fought him, because I can have the Ring of Odin on and still put the magnet ring in one of the curio slots. So that should, I mean, I don't take any damage anyway, but.
We have the same rings, the Reach, the Odin, and...
Yeah. are there any I don't think there are any necklaces. I'm just trying to think, how can we... Oh, there's all those ones from Britannia. I don't think any of that's going to matter for us, though.
No. Strength 2, I guess, maybe?
Does that affect bows?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I think we're good. Maybe
resistance 2? Okay. I'm going to... Oh, shit. Oh.
So do you remember which Chaos Dragon you fought?
I don't.
You don't? Okay, hey, let's look at some maps then. Wrong button. So it looks like I went... Let the map
Oh wait,
load.
I can look now.
I went south.
So if I zoom out completely.
So I thought the Chaos Dragon was south.
So waiting for my map to load. It looks like I went west.
So should we go north?
I went west. So north would be our...
Yeah, north's probably our safe bet then. Wow, Protox moves just a little bit faster than I do, folks. Oh, it's because I don't have my jetpack on.
Oh, okay, we hit a tree.
Now we move super fast.
Don't crash the server, don't crash the server.
It's definitely complaining that Protox is moving too quickly. Oh, I hit a tree. I probably hit the same tree.
Yeah.
I'm going up. Oh, District Spark moved too fast.
I'm at 4,000.
Oh, I'm clearly not quite following you because I'm
I
loading
keep
chunk.
hitting stuff.
Oh, I went way
Altitude?
high. I went up to 130. I feel like I just went past you.
There's 5,000.
I did not go past you. We are zooming, Jay Wilson. We are zooming. I've got chaotic capacitors and all my stuff. But oh no, we got creative capacitors, so we don't
Oh
need.
my god.
We
Hitting
don't
stuff
need.
when I'm this high up.
We already have all the powers.
There's 6,000. Alright, I gotta stop. It's not letting me do anything.
The server is complaining we're moving too fast. For sure. I mean, I could have just TP'd us there. That would have been
That's also a
smarter.
point.
That would have been smarter, but we're already at negative 7,000, so... And I see you there ahead of me.
You're actually gaining on me.
I don't think I am. You kind of like go
I
ahead
stopped a
and
few
then...
times to... I had to let things load in. So I'm at 8,000 right now.
Okay, just crossing 8,000. Probably want to stop at like...
I'm gonna stop at like 95.
Yeah. So 95, 90... Probably even 97 you probably could go to.
Well, at 95 I'll stop and just let things load in and chill for a second.
That's smart. We probably should do like a bit of a perimeter. Get the world around it loaded.
Okay. I'm at 95 and I just...
Okay, we need to go like... west a couple of 100 blocks. Okay.
There we go.
Wrong button again. Where are we?
I'm gonna disable my sound for my jetpack real fast.
Oh, you don't have it turned off?
I don't.
Let's put
Oh,
a...
that's so much better.
Oh, I have no access to my anything from here. Did you bring food and stuff?
I do have food.
Okay, good. I was gonna put down a waystone, but like we ain't got those. Oh, I can put an advanced dislocator.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, I'm too close. I'm too close.
You're too close to what?
The center.
Oh, I haven't even loaded it in yet.
Okay, I wanna.
Okay, there it is.
I'm gonna set a waypoint
I got
here in
mine
case
too.
I need to.
New Chaos Dragon.
Add new chaos north 10,000 negative 10,000.
And I'm gonna set this to home, just in case I need to bug out for some sort.
Oh, that's smart. That's smart. How do I set it to?
I just
I'll
scrolled
just click it in. Yeah. Let's do a little bit of a.
I think we just go in there and load it in.
I mean, yeah, it looks like it's already loaded, so we just gotta go.
Where you at? Okay.
Yeah, we look good. We look good. Okay, let me just move food and okay. I mean, I'm really probably just gonna use my bow.
Yep.
We've got a timer. I'm ready to press start when he loads into the world. Let me just
Okay.
check. Sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good. It's probably going to be a little bit loud, folks. I don't remember if he's noisy. I'll turn it down a little bit. Okay. Ready, steady, spaghetti?
Let's do it. I'm behind you. I'm just waiting on you to go.
Okay.
Forward.
Let's get this to load.
Go.
When it starts to load, I will hit the start time, folks. We're at 0.
Has this one been done?
Only you and I have been here, so it just takes a second. There we go.
God, that was loud.
Let's start it.
That was so loud. It scared me.
I'm going to turn the sound down a little bit. Turn it back down to like 30.
Options.
Oh, I didn't bring the TNT things to see if they blow up the.
Oh, that was so loud.
We're on.
Yeah.
Let's see how long this takes, folks. Oh, really? Already, my dude?
Oh, dude, if you stay on the pylon and hold shift, he can't suck you off of it.
Oh, he already had me off the pylon. Oh, he's already
it's
bringing
man, I'm
withers?
just dropping these withers out of the sky with my bow. So I'm just holding shift on this pylon. And yeah, he's not knocking me off of it.
Oh, these withers don't stand a chance. Machine gun bow, that's right, Jay Wilson. I am apparently stuck inside of
Where are you
a...
at?
I've got myself stuck in here somehow. There we go.
He's not even shooting at me either.
Nah, we killed the withers too quick. Okay. We need to get him to shoot these freaking pylons, man.
That's why I'm just hanging out in front of one. All right, buddy. Thank you.
Oh! That worked. We're down 1.
Did he shoot at you?
No, he hit it.
Oh, here we go.
Down
Here we go,
2.
we're down 2.
Stuck inside a pylon again. Oh, we should probably...
Gonna shoot at me?
Oh, hang on. We have chaotic bows. We do chaotic damage. We can break the shields.
Oh my god, really?
Yes. Like this.
Yeah,
We could have finished this fight 3 minutes ago.
If you,
Oh, missed that one. That one.
oh,
And that
is
one.
that it?
Yep.
Okay. Stop.
Pylon's down.
Let me get on top of the pylon, please. Before you kick me to the surface. God, that's so annoying.
Guardians.
Let me fly.
Oh, I'm still getting hats.
Fly. There we go.
Where's that wither?
I'm just on top of the pylon.
Oh. Dude, go uninvulnerable. We want to, like, take you out. Okay.
Oh man, do you see that?
We melted that armor.
Yeah.
It's like he's down to like half.
No, it's gotta be more than that.
Maybe 2/3. Not much more than half. My inventory's so full of junk I can't pick anything up. Some inventory management while he is invulnerable. Okay, we're only at 4 minutes 33 seconds so far, folks. Oh, excuse me, sir. There's no point in trying to fly. He keeps knocking me out of the sky. I'm just sitting on the ground waiting. There he goes. Oh, look how much shield he's got! He doesn't have a shield. Ah. Come on. Oh, is he gonna laser? He's gonna laser.
No. That's the different.
Oh no, that's.
Like,
yeah. I thought he was winding up. I don't even know where you are, so apologies if I shoot you.
I'm on top of a pylon.
Oh, okay.
You can turn around, look. Between you and him on the pylon.
Right.
I'm just holding shift so he doesn't knock me to the ground.
Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, that's true, Kat. If we thought about the pylons straight away.
It's nice to insta drop these withers with the bow.
Oh yeah. These bows are OP. And my shield regenerates so fast that even if I'm getting hit, it's really not making a difference.
Oh, where'd he go?
On the other side. Ah, man. Come.
There
Oh, that's me.
I don't really want to get hit by this yet, so I don't know.
I'm pretty sure we're invulnerable.
That's fine. He's shooting at you.
Like, I don't think, like... Whoop.
If I can hit him.
Oh, look at that health melt! Lead that shot. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh, he's done. Done for. That's it.
Oh.
Stop. 6 minutes, 45 seconds. 46 seconds. That includes the time from when he started to spawn to when he died, folks. This is a little bit faster than our previous attempts, Protox. In fairness, we did have chaotic bows, so we're able to break the things, right?
Oh, hey, look, gosh, shards. Hey. Gosh, shards.
Nice.
I just figured we'd grab it.
Yeah, why not? Well, folks, Kariana says do another. Oh, that took out my shield.
He took out mine too.
Jeez.
Stop, I don't have a shield.
But that's it. That's FTB OceanBlock, folks.
Staff.
It's still like, even it knocks out my shield out. Like, I still
knocked
don't.
my shield out, completely hitting you with it.
Yeah, it's because of the mirror. Because you taking half the damage back again. I don't know, but look how fast mine regens. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, mine's almost full.
But yeah, folks, that's it. That is FTB OceanBlock. This has been really fun. I really enjoyed the mechanics in this pack. I know I didn't enjoy the first Chaos Dragon fight just because, like, losing control of your character like that is really tedious. But, you know, the second fight, that was a hell of a lot of fun.
So, I'm going to remember that, though, when I stood on the pylon.
Yes.
And just holding shift, and he wouldn't suck me off of it.
Yes, that was
nice.
a great move. And also that was the first time I noticed, I mean, the first time you do this fight, you don't notice things. but when he was spawning the withers, anything outside of the pillars was a no-go zone, right? Like if you try to get outside of the pillars, he just sucked you back in. But yeah, this was fun. What thoughts on the pack, Potox?
I really enjoyed the pack. I like how as a challenge at the beginning, I wish it would have stayed a challenge, because after you got past sluicing, the pack got easy.
Yeah.
But I liked the survivability at the beginning of the pack was actually kind of made you think.
Yeah, I have to agree. I think the underwater start and everything really added something to the playthrough that I don't think I've experienced in any other pack. But yeah, I would highly recommend this. We finished this on the 1.11 release. There has been a 1.12 release recently, but that changed mechanism so much that we didn't want to risk the update in the middle of our playthrough. Ooh, that I took actual damage there.
So did I. I'm hiding.
But folks, that is it for FTB OceanBlock. I really enjoyed this pack. The whole series will be up on YouTube on Wednesday. This one will be added to the playlist. From next week, we will be doing PO3 on Sundays, so we can try and get ahead of progression on that one as we start to enter the end game. And in the meantime, we're going to continue our Ragnarmod 6 playthrough until that one is done. But thank you very much for everyone who played with me. Thank you for Potox and Katiana for showing us their wonderful bases. I hope you guys had as much fun as I certainly did. And hang out with us in Discord, because that's where we're going to be. I like, it's 1 o'clock. There's no point in me continuing the stream. I've got nothing left to show you, folks. We're no overtime today. So yeah. I hope you had a good one. Gonna love you, leaves. Catch you all next time. Thanks for hanging out. Bye for now.